We're back. This is Sam, South Carolina Happy Bees, and we're at East Fence now, and this is hive number 100 East Fence. It has a white queen, and we're going to look see in it today, see how she's doing. I pulled the top off and then I realized white queen, better check her, better video it. And somebody asked about how I schedule my beehive. I go by date, and I'll check nursery over there. I'll check all of them, and I'll put today's date on it. That one over here at East Fence at 100, and I'll check all of East Fence, this section, East Fence, before I quit, and I'll have it all wrote down. And tomorrow I'll come out and I'll check the dates again, and then I'll go back over to the other side of East Fence. That doesn't make it West Fence, it's still east of the fence, and start with them. And then I'll go to Grapevine side, and then I'll go to Dead Tree, and then I'll go to Magnolia Tree. Then I'll start over again, and somewhere between in there I'll go into the back. Blueberry bush back there. Okay, this one here has some, on your left of the honey. On this side over here, there's nothing really in it. Bottom looks clean other than bees on it. We can put her back in the house. Like I was saying about the splits, this time of the year there's not many drones. You don't see any drones, not many on here. Now this one here is just foundation. And some new bees, fuzzy bees. It's got some honey in it. The rest of that's just empty foundation. And I've done told y'all about my pollen. I don't make pollen. I buy pollen from Man Lake. On my frames I use 20-pound fishing line. This one here has some brood, some larvae. I've got sweat in my eyes, so that means there must be some eggs in there somewhere. I don't see the queen. On your right side is the eggs and the larvae and the bees, and on the right side, no, that was on the right side. On your left side is the bees, and on your people, it's opposite of what I'm sitting here. On your right side is the bees and the larvae and the eggs. On your left side is the honey and the nectar. We got it right that time. It's getting hot, it's getting late, people. My brain is starting to go. Yeah, I agree with you. Seems like it's already been going. And if it goes, it doesn't have, my granddaddy used to say that. My grandma used to tell him, I'm going crazy. And my granddaddy used to tell her, well, you don't have to go far. This one here has brood, honey, nectar, eggs, larvae. This side here has the same thing. It's pretty much laid up. Has a little pollen in there. That's a good frame, both sides like that. We don't see the queen, that's okay. We know she was here. This one here had the same thing, and there's the white queen. Right there. That was laid up with eggs and brood and pollen. We're going to stick her back in the house. We may move one of these frames here over there. Have it pushed away a little bit, pull it in slowly so you don't squash the bees in the little wing things on the frames. It was worth videoing this one today, wasn't it? This one here is laid up. Yep, laid up, got brood, honey, nectar, larvae, eggs. People, I don't really see eggs, but I'm saying eggs. But that was built up on both sides. It's got a little stretch of honey. And over on here, this is drone cell over here. There's no drones in it, so they put honey in it. But you haven't seen any drones lately, have you? That's why we don't make splits this time of the year. We'll be making them probably in about 3 or 4 weeks, maybe. The drone has to be, I think it's 15 days old before it's old. 14. Yep, she jumped off there on me. 15 days old. This one here is, that hurt. That's this. Get my cream out here. This one here has honey and nectar and pollen. Same thing on this side. Bottom is clean. Put it back in the way it's supposed to be, Sam. Okay. Push these over. Bring them in slowly. Let's see here now. What do we have? Okay, that one there is not built out. It has honey on your right side and nothing on your left side. So we're not going to put it over there where the queen can lay. We're going to put it back where it was at. This one, has honey. On your right side is drone cells, so they can put honey in it. On your left side there's worker brood, but I'm not going to move it because you got more drone brood on drone cells on that side. I'm going to stick it back over here to where it can be happy. This one, see what it is. Okay, it's filled up. It's got brood. Where the brood starts. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 frames of brood. And 3 frames that will be stores. So we're going to push all these back over here. But anyway, in about 2 or 3 weeks we're going to check them again and see how many drones are being raised in the hives. And if they have some, then I'll start making some splits, letting them make queen eggs. Once the drones are capped, I'll start making queens. It'll take 16 days before the queen is hatched. And I give them another week, 2 weeks. I give them 2 weeks before they go out. And by that time, the drones will be hatched and old enough to hatch. It takes 21 or 24 days for a drone to hatch from an egg, and it takes 21 days for a worker brood. Now we're going to get What did I do with it? Get my piling. There it is. Get my piling and my peppermint. I didn't see any pollen in there, Josh, or not much. And she can't raise bees without pollen. Can't feed them. Put that there. No bugs. Put some peppermint in here. Well, here I come. Their feeder, their water dish. There we go. Put water in the water dish. That way you've got more working bees in the hive working. And going out and finding nectar and good stuff. Instead of going out and finding water, bringing it back, sticking it in the hive, feeding the water to the babies, keeping the hive cool. And this is about a quart and a quarter of sugar water. That's some high volume sugar water that Bob Walker brought me from Walker Bee Ranch. Y'all need to check him out. Put this back on here. Right down on this thing. 813. A white queen. Eggs. Brood. Okay. That's there. And that's that, people. Give us a comment, thumbs up, share, subscribe. Let us know what you think. The only way we can get things done around here is get videos. If y'all want to see something, you let me know, because that'll bring a video to you about something that you're interested in, because I don't know what y'all are interested in, but if you tell me, then I can do something about it. We're still working on that screen bottom board thing. So y'all have a great day. Be careful. Bye.